Hello and welcome once more to Jurassic World Evolution. On this beautiful day on Sanctuary Islands, we have 6 matches for this year's Dinomania. I honestly don't know if this will become a yearly thing or not. But this is the 2nd year in a row. Look how nice it is, it's quite nice. So they obviously made a park. I think I used random Pokemon cards to pick the dinosaurs in this park. I think. I can't remember. Because I actually made this park back in late January. So it's quite a while ago. First things first, let's go over the settings. I mean, I could just say what the settings are. It's like, currently got these disabled, and the reason why is, well, this is the... I don't know if I've ever actually had this many dinosaurs in a match before, but this is going to be a 10 dino cage match for the Cage Championship. And if this is the first time you stumble upon one of these videos, basically I put the dinosaurs together in matches like a kind of parody of WWE and wrestling in general. And with a cage match, they've got to, first dinosaur to break out essentially wins the match. Our current champion is Baryonyx. There's going to be 10 dinosaurs in this match. And I've disabled everything so that they don't fight or get pissy straight away. But as soon as every dinosaur's in the match, I'm going to put it on like the default for everything, including combats. So without further delay, let's bring in the champion first. It's gonna be a long match. It always is with these type of matches. Got a beautiful view though in the background.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Baryonyx to the park.
Second contender. Well, first contender I should say, really, because Baryonyx is the champion. Now if you didn't see the Dino Rumble I did back in January, it came down to 3 dinosaurs in the end, and I had to pretty much have the same kind of rule that I've got for this match, where it's like, except kind of in the opposite direction, where it's like, they eliminate themselves by breaking out, because they came down to 3 dinosaurs that couldn't fight, and Brachiosaurus was one of them. So, I was like, let's give Brachiosaurus a title shot at the Cage Championship.
We are pleased to welcome a Brachiosaurus to the park.
So that's why Brachiosaurus is in this match. This little arena ring here is going to get pretty full with these dinosaurs. And of course, I think Carnotaurus has been in every one of these matches. And there's just a one-time cage champion. But not the current champion, obviously.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Carnotaurus to the park.
It's actually been a while since I played the game, and looking at the dinosaurs, like, man, that looks good. Very nice. Carnotaurus and Baryonyx have had a rivalry for quite some time now. Baryonyx 2-time champion, and current reigning champion. Carnotaurus 1-time cage champion. Brachiosaurus, I'm not sure if I've had Brachiosaurus in a cage match before, so this might be the first time Brachiosaurus has entered one of these matches. Up next, we have a new contender for these matches. I was like, you know what, let's use the, smaller, medium carnivores more, so bring them in.
To welcome a Metriacanthosaurus to the park.
Now I should also, well, I'll note that when I actually, put the settings back on. Metriacanthosaurus' only other appearance in these pay-per-view parodies I've done was in a losing tag team match against Ceratosaurus Majungasaurus. This is Metriacanthosaurus' second appearance in these pay-per-views. Will Metriacanthosaurus win? This isn't the first match that this dinosaur has entered of these kinds. I don't think so, anyway. Or maybe it is. I forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Torosaurus to the park.
Because, you know, Torosaurus here did have a brief rivalry with Suchomimus, which ended with Torosaurus losing to Suchomimus at last year's Dinomania. So that's all from this entrance. Now onto this entranceway, we have... I don't think I've had this dinosaur in a cage match before. I think, well, maybe, I can't remember. I feel like I've used Iguanodon in one of these before, but I'm not 100% sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Iguanodon to the party.
We gotta get quite a lot of newcomers in this matchup here, including the debut appearance of this one, because I haven't used it in any pit things. The dinosaur with the best entrance, because of its adorable noise it makes. It's so adorable!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Huayangosaurus to the party.
You know, which is why I kinda don't want to see it get ripped to shreds by any of the carnivores here. Because that'd be sad, man. Not the first appearance on one of these pay-per-views, but I think the first appearance in one of these matches for this dinosaur right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Dracorex to the party.
And another dinosaur making, well, been in previous pay-per-views, but has not been in these type of matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the party.
And making their debut appearance in general, I've barely ever used this dinosaur, so looking at the skins for it, I was like, well, those are nice skins. I don't tend to use it because I usually keep all the social shit on. I don't like disabling sandbox mode. So, you know, having to have 6 of these dinosaurs minimum to keep them happy, it's a bit overkill, so I rarely ever use them. They got some nice skins though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Muttaburrasaurus to the party.
I mean, it's pretty much what... It's like, the developers are like, no, we want you to see all of the Muttaburra skins because they are so good that we're gonna have it require 6 of the said dinosaur in an enclosure to keep them satisfied. Which would, you know, if you go in with a different skin for each one, would have the default and the 5 alternate skins. So they must have did that deliberately. They must have been proud of Muttaburrasaurus skins because I don't think there's any dinosaur that has that at the bare minimum social requirements. But anyway, we got all our contenders. Yep, despite having 10 dinosaurs in here, it's still quite roomy, surprisingly. Hope that doesn't end up being a problem because, well, when I turn the settings on, some dinosaurs may get screwed over if it's, you know, comfortable enough for them. Which I'm starting to get a sneaking suspicion that might be the case. But there's no forest, so, you know, regardless, they're gonna get busy. So, put that on normal, that on normal, that on normal so that they don't, you know, constantly go for fights. Okay. So, as you can see, everyone's gonna get busy, but at different rates. Where's the, modification thing? Yeah. Around 60 is the point where I wanted it to be, like, at most. I think there might be some that's, like, 65. And as you can see there, Iguanodon doesn't have social requirements. It's their minimum of 1. So I have to increase that to give it, you know, something else to get pissed off at, because it increases the chance of them, you know, getting pissy and trying to break out. I wanted to make them as equal as I possibly could. I did not realize. Yeah. I made this ring a lot bigger. I should have taken that into account. Should have given it the grassland as well boost. Oh well. That means Carnotaurus is once again screwed over and it's just, well, to be fair, Metriacanthosaurus is there as well. Brachiosaurus is, what? Even Brachiosaurus is like, no, this grassland's pretty damn good, man. Nice place you got here. Where's the fucking trees, though? I could use some trees. What's your language, Brachiosaurus? Excuse me. Baryonyx, not enough wetland, all forests. Very real potential chance that, like, Baryonyx was the only one I lowered because it was like 70%. Actually, might have been the only one I lowered. I can't remember. But, you know, try to keep it at 60. Baryonyx may have a real chance of, you know, retaining. It's like, get out of my way, I was walking here. Torosaurus has got forest and social. Is that 55 or 65? Might be 65, I'm not sure. Social and forest for you as well. Yeah, I have to decrease Proceratosaurus as well because it was 70 or 75. So have I examined every dinosaur? Oh my god, looked at Carnotaurus. Yep, only forests. Carnotaurus was kind of the main one I kind of looked at with the, you know, threshold. It's like 60%. That's the goal. So we just wait until, you know, one of these dinosaurs is getting that. Whichever dinosaur wants to break free first. It'd be kind of funny if, like, Muttaburrasaurus won the match and then immediately got attacked by Carnotaurus or something. It's like, you won the match, but at what cost? Cage match. Exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? What do you guys think there? They're out there holding hands. Like, whoa, look at that! It's a fence! Oh wait, no, it's a dinosaur! Behind the fence! Doesn't seem to be any fighting going on around here. But it doesn't really matter. It's a cage match. The goal is for the dinosaur to break out. Not the fight. I mean, they can do that if they want to. The main objective is for them to break out the enclosure. Yeah, comfort. Yeah, these poor bastards don't stand a chance. The ones that don't have... Oh wait, is Muttaburrasaurus actually gonna go for it? Nope, just panicking. Who's already on the low? Maybe it's Torosaurus. Where's Torosaurus at? Yeah, Torosaurus. Has Torosaurus got the advantage? No, it's pretty much the same as any other dinosaur that has two things to annoy them. 59% versus... Yeah, it's about the same. One of these dinosaurs is going to try to break out. Looks like Torosaurus might be going for it. Yep. Torosaurus. Oh, but look at this is what I like about this type of match here. Is that even if a dinosaur breaks out, they're not necessarily the ones to win the match. Another dinosaur could sneak right past them. It has happened once before. Torosaurus is nearly there. Oh wait, what's this? Hold it. Slow time down here. Whoa. So like you gotta keep an eye on things. This is gonna be... No, it's not broken just yet. It's getting there. Any other fence is broken? We gotta have a photo finish here. We gotta like look at this from multiple angles to make sure. Is Baryonyx gonna retain? Baryonyx heads up, gotta get both legs. The title's all mine! Yep, it looks like you're gonna retain. So, speed up. This fence is still not broken. Baryonyx retains! That's a little disappointing. Got all these potential contenders. And it didn't even... what? Oh, right there. Like, dead dinosaur? Oh, you sneaky motherfucker. Carnotaurus is like, I've lost again! I'm gonna take my frustration out of you. Oh well. Baryonyx retains. Baryonyx is like, probably the MVP of these type of matches. Because not only is... oh, now we gotta fight. It's like, the match is over, let's fight! And, you know, not only is like a two-time cage champion and the current reigning and defending champion, but he's also successfully defended the title on more than one occasion. Call it off. The Metriacanthosaurus had his advantage there. It's like, once the match is over, then they decide to fight. It's like, what the hell, guys? Oh, what's this? Oh, he got out of there just in the nick of time. This person, though. They're just trying to get a tan, that's all. Anyways, that was the first match on the card. The next match will be a tag team match for the tag team titles. And it's a rematch of sorts, with the current reigning and defending champions being the Albertosaurus Bros. You trying to break another fence? What's your problem, man? We'll be going up against Majungasaurus and Ceratosaurus. And I'm not sure what kind of... man, look at them, man. Oh, Muttaburrasaurus. Sorry, Muttaburrasaurus. I should have cut this match off earlier, then you wouldn't have had to die. Oh well. Well, anyways, in between matches, I have random promos from the dinosaurs. So I'm not sure what dinosaur will have a promo in between. But I'll have that, and then it'll move on to the next match. So you don't need that. I'm just gonna reload the save file. That'll solve everything. I'll have to change the ring again because when I made the save file back in January, I didn't set up the ring properly. It still had little bits of grassland and nothing in there, so I have to change it around constantly. But anyways, on with that promo thingamabob and then the next match. Ceratosaurus, what are your thoughts heading into this tag team match for the tag team titles? I feel like a broken record at this point. Why do they keep pairing me up with Majungasaurus? Why? He's just gonna get in my way. Just for once, if he stays out of my way, we'll win this match and those tag titles. And that's really all there is to it. Just stay out of my way, Majungasaurus. Hello, and welcome back. We are in the, is it just Sticky Mulligan here? No, there's... yeah, pretty much every one of them, of course. And I did put a little bit of effort into the enclosures around here, you know? Just waiting for, one of the dinosaurs to incubate and be on with a match. So while waiting for that, let's have a good old look around the park. What have I got in here? Suchomimus. Over here we have, if I remember correctly, raptors, right? Yep. It's just the two. Nope, there's 4. Nice little enclosure. It's kind of like, I think, yeah, I got monorails because, you know, went with, you know, the Jurassic World rather than Jurassic Park. Because, you know, there's a lot more buildings and shit, and you don't need to build a park around a single tour. So, yeah, that's kind of the main reason. And over here we got Spinoraptor. Spinoraptors, I should say. Spinoraptor is actually going to be on the match card. Although, I think originally I probably had Indominus Rex in mind. I think, but I don't know, I can't remember, and that's precisely why there's like, there's gonna be a match, and I think it's the match after this tag team match, in fact. And I think Indominus Rex might have been the original pick to go against, but they end up having Spinoraptor in the match instead. But anyways, let's go with the champions first. Simply because they will not try to kill each other immediately, because they're of the same species and they get along.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
we are pleased to welcome an Albertosaurus to the park.
That's a problem. You want another tree in here? I can do that. So I have a tree here, and I have a tree over here. Happy? No? How about another tree over here? Maybe. No. I don't want it to look too messy here, you see? Happy? Yeah, I'll do. And Albertosaurus' tag team partner is Albertosaurus, the reigning tag team champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Albertosaurus to the park.
And they are going up against the odd team that's been on and off, kind of, because they lost in the previous chance of the tag titles. But I think it was during the Dino Rumble, I was like, you know what? They weren't working necessarily as a team, but they did okay, if I recall, in the Rumble. So I'm like, let's put them back as a tag team and see if they can make it work this time. As you can see, I've modified the stats. It's like I gave Ceratosaurus the defense edge. Albertosaurus has both attack and defense, but doesn't have as much defense as Ceratosaurus, and doesn't have as much attack as Majungasaurus. Just to kind of see if I can balance things out a little bit. Combat is not set to maximum just yet, but it will be.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus to the park.
And of course, the tag team partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
Okay, good. They're all okay with the enclosure. There you go. Not the goat referee! They're not actually fighting to the death or anything. That's just something. I think it applies to herbal as well. I think it's like if you. I wonder actually. Say if you increase their social to say 4 instead of just 2. Would that make it so if you just had 2 Albertosaurus, for example, they wouldn't constantly scrap? Or would they constantly scrap? Because I've kind of wondered if maybe it's to do with like the more like closer, or if it's like maxed out like for the social requirement, then they'll scrap more often. I don't know, maybe it does affect like that. How it goes, I don't want to turn on the combat to maximum while Majungasaurus and Ceratosaurus are close by. That happened last time and they end up fighting each other and losing the match as a result. It's the trouble with having tag team partners that don't get along. They're more likely to screw each other over completely. Yeah, go in the other direction. Okay, they're going to, are they going to face each other? Okay, let's do it now. Maximum. This could be a short match. Probably will be the shortest match so far, but then again, this is only the second match on the card. Alright, looks like they're going for it. Gungasaurus ready to take the first match. Oh, and Ceratosaurus in the background is going to do the same. Let's not get any spoilers here. To see, like, they probably call off their first fight, I'd imagine. Usually happens. Gungasaurus is quite feisty. First dinosaur to knock another dinosaur down is pretty much the winner for their team. It's not elimination rules here, just one fall, that's all for the day. Yep, the calling off. Albertosaurus seems to have the advantage there. And Ceratosaurus, no. As long as Ceratosaurus doesn't fall, then it might be able to come backwards. Yeah, Albertosaurus proving why they're the tag team champions right now. I kind of like made it so, like, you know, Majungasaurus is the, you know, attack heavy, while Ceratosaurus is the defense heavy. But, like, you know, if I pretty much gave one dinosaur the stat, they'd clearly have the advantage over Albertosaurus. But, you know, thinking about it, it doesn't really bode well for them, because the two Albertosaurus are not going to fight each other at all. I mean, they'll, like, have standoffs, but they won't actually fight each other. So unless they somehow get lucky, there's not much chance that they'll win the match against the Albertosaurus duo here. Now we play the waiting game. Can you imagine this? It's like, okay, this is how you film dinosaurs, right? They just charge up the tree and knock it down. It's like, no! I broke my leg. Ah, no, they're gonna eat me. Oh yeah, I can see the glass. It's like when I look at it from this angle, it's like, is there glass? You see it reflected there. It must be. See it from this angle, it's like, oh yeah, there is protected glass there. Although I don't know, man. I don't know. I still wouldn't, you know. I mean, maybe on this one. But then again, if they make it fall down, that'd be probably even a worse situation. Well, you'd actually be in a worse situation on this floor, because then you have that collapse on you as well as the dinosaur trying to eat you. Actually, no, your chances would be better off getting crushed by that. You know, what's this? Oh, they're fighting again. No, but better off than, wait, oh, you're fighting each other, you fools! Oh, they can never get along. You know, if I fell on you, it'd protect you from getting eaten, possibly. Looks like Majungasaurus doesn't really have a kill animation on most dinosaurs. That doesn't count as the end of the match, though, because eliminating your tag team partner doesn't count as a win or a loss. So Majungasaurus is just going to have to tough it out until Albertosaurus pretty much kicks the shit out of it, because, let's face it, Majungasaurus got no chance. The first battle clearly showed Albertosaurus had the advantage. And the fact that Majungasaurus went ahead and eliminated Ceratosaurus, you know, further injuring themselves, yeah, not looking good for them. Can't get inside the glass. You're like, you have such derpy looking faces. I mean, look at that. Yeah, woo! Look at my face as it stares at me, sir. Look at my teeth. Haha, wonderful, yes. Come on, man, don't fight it. I'll pay you a lot of money for this shit. I've even got. Oh, I've disappeared. Actually, where'd everyone go? I'm still here, if that's any good. Well, the fight's not on yet. It'd be funny if that woman was in the same spot. Wonder if she's still there. Still here! Gonna take a selfie. These are all fake fans here. This is the real fan right here. She's sticking around. She's not gonna despawn on us. She's like, referee! Referee, did you see that? Yep, it's not looking so great for Majungasaurus. Though it's not the end of the fight just. Oh, never mind. Rather spoken to. Yep. It's over. Look at that long neck. Majungasaurus, you are just so weirdly shaped and sized that every dinosaur that fights you just looks odd. We're still the champions. Bitch. Is she still there? No, the #1 fan! You must have been Majungasaurus fan. It's like, boo! Boo! This sucks! Albertosaurus, you bastards! Well, that was predictable. The next match will be... What is the next match? Will be a singles match. And it should be interesting. These are the contenders in that match. I won't say what they are just yet. But it should be a shorter match than this one because it's a singles match, you know. A bit more straightforward. Anyways, a promo and then on with that match. Spinoraptor, what are your thoughts on your upcoming match? I don't need to make any comments on this. Just watch and learn. Hello and welcome back to the T-Rex enclosure. I mean, Dinomania. T-Rex enclosure is pretty big. No, let's see. I turned that off, so never mind. I mean, it's more than big enough for just a single T-Rex right here. And if you think this is a bit overkill for one dinosaur enclosure, check out the Ankylosaurus enclosure over here. 4 Ankylosaurus. And they're mostly sticking to this side, it seems. And look at the size of it. Especially, I mean, you can't see because I've got that turned off. The Ankylosaurus barely requires any space despite the size of it. But you know, I needed to fill out space. And I'm pretty sure I did do the... like, pick each dinosaur out randomly using Pokemon Go, because that's the only explanation I can think of as to why there aren't, you know, more enclosures with dinosaurs. It's just like it's filling up space pretty much. Oh, and how many dinosaurs do I have here? 56. Yeah, must have been. Anyways, this should be a slobber knocker of a match. We've got Spinoraptor with heavily modified stats.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Spinoraptor to the park.
Going up against with equally high modified stats in Indoraptor. I think it was going to originally be Indominus versus Indoraptor. This instead. Maybe because I had Spinoraptor on the island mixed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Indoraptor.
There we go. This should be an interesting match. 2 modified hybrid raptors, essentially. two very distinctly different. Of course, you're not gonna go for fish or meat, you're gonna go for the goat reference. Oh! Oh. Now the Indoraptor is a very vicious creature, as is evident from like the 2 times I've done the Dino Rumble. Indoraptor has a habit of getting into battles quite frequently. But nonetheless, I am still going to turn it on to maximum to speed up the process. I don't think it's really all that necessary because, like I said, Indoraptor is prone to fighting. Imagine the same can be said for Spinoraptor here. Spinoraptor's only appearance in these pay-per-view parodies has been Hybrid Day, which was last year, which was a parody of Judgment Day. And it was in a losing effort against other hybrid dinosaurs. And actually, I think it was another dinosaur as well. I can't quite remember, honestly. Look how casual that was! Just stroll up, just takes down another goat referee and then takes a nap. Vicious. You know, have anyone watching this ever read the novels? Raptors in the novels are freaking no joke, man. They're vicious as fuck. Ripping people to pieces, eating them while they're still alive. It's horrific stuff. It's like I've read Jurassic Park and The Lost World. And it's weird because like it was Stephen King was like, hey, I want a sequel so I can make another movie with Jeff Goldblum. He's like, alright. It's like, here it is. Thanks, I'm going to barely use any of the material you provide us. It's just like, yeah, you got Dr. Malcolm, you know, coming across Seas of Sona. That's more or less the same, but the tone and how everything plays out, very different. Here we go. Again, let's not have spoilers here, so. The social distance fighting. Ooh. Oh. Could this already be over for Indoraptor? God damn, Indoraptor, you're getting your ass kicked. What was that? What even was that? Was the cat? You called out a headbutt? You're just so weakened you can't even bite now. Indoraptor somehow came out on top, but it certainly didn't look it, did it? Ah, that really sucked. Indoraptor's like, damn you, woo! Damn you, oh, damn you to hell! You made me such an awkward creature. Look at the way I have to move around. You have any idea how awkward it is? I mean, I can't even frickin' put my head up against the frickin' water here. What kind of fish we got here? You can see the fish is, you know, another animal. It's like, okay, so the main game, non-modified, you've got, actually, was this 67 dinosaurs on check? Yeah, 67 dinosaurs total, including the DLC dinosaurs. And then you got a goat and some fish, so you've actually got 69. How you doing there? 54%, 55. Indoraptor recovers quickly, but does the same apply to Spinoraptor? Oh, Spinoraptor doesn't seem to have as quick a recovery rate unless Spinoraptor took more beating than Indoraptor did. But honestly, I mean, look at Spinoraptor. Spinoraptor doesn't look nearly as beat up as Indoraptor. Granted, because it has recovered quite a bit there, but still. Thought it'd be a quick battle, but apparently... Oh, wait! This may not be the best idea, Spinoraptor. Seems Indominus has the advantage in... maybe it's to do with resilience, I don't know. But Indoraptor definitely tends to recover faster than other matches. The way he just kind of jumps back, it makes it look like a teleport from the sand. He's gonna strike. Oh, is it over? That didn't actually look too bad. Usually the kill animations are awkward as fuck. I don't think Spinoraptor even has a kill animation, but it certainly had a death animation that's pretty much the same as all the other dinosaurs that great size. Man, the war wounds, man. It's like Spinoraptor's dead, but honestly, it looks like Indoraptor's more beat up. So Indoraptor wins the match. No title on the line or anything, it was just a singles match. So you look at it like this, it's like, okay, which one of them's dead? Just like, this one. So Indoraptor wins! Next match will be another singles match, the Cruiserweight Championship, which will see yet another raptor in form of Velociraptor, the current champion, going up against Deinonychus, who, because it was a runner-up winner for the Dino Rumble, I think deserves a title shot. So, promo in between, and then on with that match. Deinonychus, what are your thoughts on your upcoming match? The challenge for Velociraptor for the Cruiserweight Championship. Well, that big shot Velociraptor's been running his mouth quite a bit. To be fair, he's been defending that title quite a few times now. Not many, just a few. But let me tell you, none of his opponents are anything like me. I'm going to take Velociraptor to the limit and win that championship.